Welcome to the second episode of Let's Play Roma in Football Manager 2019. And in the first episode, we started off against the toughest possible opponent. We were playing Juve in the Serie A. Can't get much harder than that, right? Well, right. Maybe wrong, actually. Because today we are playing Barcelona away. And if you want to top Juve in difficulty level, I think Barcelona is the way to go. Because it's Champions League time and we had a nightmare of a draw. Look at our group here. It's insane. It's Barcelona, it's us, it's Monaco, and it's Hoffenheim. It's such a difficult group. Oh, I don't even know what to say. Such a difficult group. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the view I was looking for. So the other groups, so many of the other groups are definitely easier. We have Standard, City, Schalke, PSV. We have Inter, United, Ludogorets. Ludogorets actually had a great start of this campaign, getting a draw versus Man United. And Real Madrid actually lost versus Inter, so Inter is also off to a blast. We have PSG, we have Moscow, we have Galatasaray, we have Tottenham. We have Olympique Lyons, Porto, Atletico Madrid, Liga, Napoli, Fenerbahce, Liverpool, Moscow, and Juve, Dortmund, Brugge, Plzen, Bayern, Shakhtar, Valencia, Celtic. Yeah, definitely I think that we have one of the tougher groups, and well, that's just how we roll in this save. We go from extremely difficult opponent to one that may be even worse. Since last episode though, I have played a few games. First we got a decent away win versus Bologna, and they've had a very frustrating goalless draw at home versus Udinese, and the way this was frustrating was we couldn't create any highlights. Because we were creating a few chances, we were getting shots and so on, but none of them were good enough to get highlights. At the end of the game, I was playing all out crazy attacking, multiple strikers, even like trying to go long ball, bumping up, and no matter what I did, we didn't get a single highlight, or maybe one or two in the first half, but it was a very frustrating game. But then we bounced back away versus Genoa, scoring twice. That brings us to this league table, and we're in a pretty decent situation. Surprising to see Juve with only 7 points, and maybe a bit surprising to see AC Milan dominating like this, considering how they are doing in real life this season. So, and also Udinese here in second place. I mean, they are having a really good start of the season too, and maybe that's why we were struggling a lot against them, because they are having a really good start. We have been struggling with injuries. We have quite a few injuries. Luckily, all injuries has been short. I think the longest one was El Shaarawy. Was out for like 3 weeks. It has been an international break. That's why some time has passed, even though we haven't played that many games. I think he was out for like 3 weeks. De Rossi picked up another injury, and let's see, somebody else. I think it was another defender. Yeah, it was Karlsruhe picked up an injury. See, it's down to 91% fitness level. We have a lot of injury-prone players, a lot of them, and I think that's not something we need to work on for the future. Maybe we need to try to replace one or two of a few of the injury-prone players in the summer to just get some more stability on the pitch. And we are playing a new formation. We have never played this formation before, and that's of course our way to play a little bit more defensively versus Barcelona. And we are playing like a cautious counter-attack. This is one of the new settings you can have. So we are playing a cautious counter-attack formation, but this will be such a tough one. Oh my god. Away versus Barcelona, this could be embarrassing. This could be humiliation. And here is Barcelona, the first highlight. Come on, guys. Show us that we are playing counter-attack, fall back, and then surprise, win the ball and do something magically. But here's Philippe Coutinho breaking through. And we are still under pressure. Arthur. Roberto. Arthur. It's going to be a penalty! Oh no! Oh no! We've only played 7 minutes. This is the worst possible start of the game. I mean, it's not like we needed to give Barcelona any help, did we? But we did. And now they got the first one for free. And it looks like potential injury here also on Pellegrini. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for him. Maybe we need to replace... but yeah, we are playing like the toughest game ever. And we decide to give them a freebie. That's not the start we wanted. Not at all. And the clock is ticking away pretty quickly. Can we say actually something? I don't like it how everybody... seems composed. Like, now I need to find things, how to speak to the team. Encourage them. No effect at all, it seems. Here's Florenzi. Can I get into the box? Yes, I can. Across, but that's no problem at all from Tati. And it's Alba, and things is moving in the wrong direction again. It's Lionel Messi. Suarez as a backup, and... it's going to be a second penalty! Oh my god, it's going to be a second penalty! This is... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A second penalty. Oh my god. How are we going to turn this one around? I just don't know. Nightmare it is. A nightmare for sure. Come on, guys, we need something to make us believe here, something that can make us start dreaming again. It's under all the way for Pellegrini. What? That's the wrong direction, mate. Complete wrong direction. It's Kolarov for El Shaarawy. Can I get into the box? Come on, guys, fight it. And no. Or maybe we can get it back into business. No, what such a bad pass. And it looks like we are the one playing counter-attacking, but we are the ones getting counter-attack once again. And it's Felipe Coutinho, and yeah, this is starting to look really, really embarrassing. I mean, you can't tell, like, when we look at the game, from what we've seen this far, it doesn't look like we are counter-attacking. It looks like we are kind of in possession, and then they win the ball, and then they ace-up counter-attack. And that's kind of weird, because that's, like, far away from my instructions as you can get. Because my instructions really says, like... yeah, counter. And look at the possession. We shouldn't have this much possession when we are counter-attacking. And as you can see, like, it looks like another attack starting with a counter-attack. I feel like both the times they got penalties, it also looks like they started with counter-attacks. Let's pause this. I'm not even going to look at the replay. Let's go to the tactics. Let's get back to our normal way. So the counter-attack, we are clearly not counter-attacking. We are actually in possession, so let's try that one. Let's try to control possession, see what happens, because let's bring you a little bit back here, Rossi and Christy. I think you're the best option we have here. I'm gonna go like this. Just change everything up right now. Let's try positive. Yeah, we're only 4 goals down again down versus Barcelona in the first half. Well, we are going to have a positive mentality. But yeah, we are clearly not counter-attacking, so why try to do that? Let's see what happens here. I mean, hopefully at least we can learn something that we can have advantage from when we face off against them next time. Because of course this is the group stage of the Champions League. We will play them at home, and maybe, just maybe, something we can learn here will be something that we can bring with us to that game. So yeah, let's see us trying to take possession if that in... Oh, that looks like an injury. Ooh, that was really close by Kolarov. But it looked like an injury. Let's see here when we can see fitness levels. This is just... actually, look at this. 7-9 in shots. Well, not too far behind in chances created. 7-9. But they scored in 4 of those 9 shots. And we scored in 0 of those 7. So, yeah. But let's go look at this. Oh my god, 6 point... Oh, that rating is so bad, it should be illegal. First off, I'm gonna go aggressive. I don't care. We need to go aggressive. And I'm going to tell them that that was absolutely terrible. Your performance has been extremely poor. And most of them agrees. And we're just going to leave it like this for now. Because we didn't have much time to see how the tactics changes. If they had any effect. I mean, we got one highlight there at the end. So maybe it did. But... I think it's too early to say anything. Look at that Vidal 9.3 rating. Oh my gosh. Looks more stable right now, because in the first half Barcelona was getting highlight after highlight after highlight, but right now, I'm just like looking, and okay, this is clearly not working, but still a huge difference compared to the first setting. So let's shut away. 6.0 rating. Sorry, mate. You should be just have a police officer join the pitch and arrest you for playing so bad. Because that should be illegal. It's probably illegal in some countries. And then Pellegrini has picked up on potential injury. We're not going to risk anything. Doing some serious thinking here. What would be actually? Yeah, we're gonna do like this. You can chase around with Cristiante for now, and then we are gonna bring in Pastore instead as our attacking midfield. I think that's a better option, and can be the playmaker. And then Cristiante, you can stay a box to box because we'll have too many playmakers if you go playmaker 2. Clock is ticking quickly. Nothing happens. Let's go for the last sub. Let's just see who's dying here. We have quite a few players that are dying actually. I would like to bring in Perotti because he's been out with an injury. He haven't played a single game. He has been injured since the start of the save. And this will be, he just come back from his injury. This will be his first game, and I'm not bringing him. Maybe we can actually. Could he be stronger in? Just change him around with Kluivert. I think that would work. Yeah, he like it so much more in the left flank, while Kluivert can do it great on the right flank. So 10 minutes, and here is Barcelona with the throw-in, intercepted. Dzeko for Pastore. Perotti, the comeback kid, goes to Cristiante, back to Perotti, Store, Dzeko, but we have nobody up on top, guys, come on. We need to, oh my god, it's going to be another counter-attack, isn't it? And Dembele just breaks through all by himself, and I mean, it was already game set match, but that just brings the humiliation a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. And did I mention that our board expect us to go through from the group stage? From our group of death, they expect us to go through. It won't be easy, not at all, but at least this should be... we're going to have a lot of tough games in the group stage of the Champions League, but this should be the toughest one of them. So hopefully from here on, it can't get worse. And I mean, the tactical changes, they kind of worked. We went from... conceding 4 goals in the first half to only conceding 1 goal in the second half, and more importantly, we're basically not creating many chances, but still I'm gonna go aggressive. That was oh my god. But yeah, that should be that could be the worst game of the season. So hopefully now we have wasted our nightmare game. In the other game, Hoffenheim had a player sent off early, and they lost at home versus Monaco. So that sets up maybe Monaco as our biggest contender for the second place. But even the second place is still going to probably be very, very difficult. So yeah, maybe a third place and the Europa League could be realistic. But I mean, we only played 1 game, so we can't give up now, can we? We need to fight, we need to struggle, and we need to bounce back in a positive way from this game. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And as always, I would be delighted if you, even though this was a terrible game, press that like button to show your support that maybe we can bounce back better next episode. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future episodes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.